Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the third episode of Endro. So, last episode, our girls had to figure out who would be the leader, and they went through a lot of testing and stuff to try to figure out who would be the best leader. We did find out that the leader would have to walk on two legs. That was kind of a prerequisite. But yeah, in the end, after everyone trying their own thing, we decided we all should be leaders because that makes sense. But yeah, Mao was continuing to kind of ruin their group, but continuing to fail. It's kind of the thing. And by the end of the episode, I think she kind of just gave up on being a Demon Lord altogether, so if that's the case, yeah, I wonder who it'll be, because Yulia is still really anticipating a Demon Lord coming to ruin people's lives, so I guess we hope that happens, question mark? Let's see. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh yeah, the quest, right. It really is. And getting loot. Yeah, nothing too hard. Yeah, it's gotta be Dragon Slaying to start out with. It's the most basic of quests. I'm sure it could last at least 6 seconds. Maybe 7 with a little bit of luck. I don't know, how about a pillow fight quest? I'm sure you would enjoy that. Well, that's a good question. What would elves want in a quest? uh, yeah, I remember that. Uh, we slay monsters here, girl. Yeah, that would work on a gorilla. uh, what? Did you make a whole backstory and storyline for this? uh, my god. uh, yeah, you lost us a while ago. Uh, uh, it was supposed to be Excalibur. I stopped paying attention halfway through, Syria, probably before that, so just stop. Uh, that's the very definition of I'm sorry I asked. uh, as soon as she mentioned a gorilla, I knew I was in for something. Because I didn't remember she mentioned something about a gorilla during the whole favorite monster sleepover thing they had last episode. So like a pillow fight quest would be great. Maybe a game of Twister as a quest. Maybe the King game, you know, that could be good too. When are we gonna meet the princess? I mean, like, she's listed on my anime list. At least I think that's her, Rona. So surely she comes for something. Quest practical. The guild. And they have much better outfits than anyone else in that building. I don't know, we'll see. You saying that makes me think it's not gonna be that, so. Wow. Well, that's not too bad either. So what are we gonna get? Yeah, let's not expect that, sir. Is it? I mean, not really an anime. She's a hero. Just, you know. Wow. Oh, poor Yulia. Yeah. My god. I liked it. I liked it. Oh. Uh, uh, well, mission complete. I mean, yeah, quest complete. I kind of wanted to see the quest, but oh well. I can assume. I can imagine what happened. Yeah. Anything that needs done. Princesses, you say? Pretty much. Busy work, fetch quests, all that stuff. But you are adventurers, so you should just do it yourself. Yeah. It's like a plumber hiring a plumber to fix a sink. You don't do that. Yeah, that's kind of what you signed up for. You would never survive as a chef. Uh. Of course not. Well, I did not sound as convincing. I love the face though. Oh, that's good to hear. Don't eat the quest. Well, that was fun. A fire lizard egg from Ice Mountain? Sure, that makes sense. I'm glad we didn't get that quest. Is it gonna be find another cat? Yeah, that might screw us over. Yes, try to hold yourself back, girl. Yeah. Do you? I'm so excited, but well, there you go. But why do people keep losing their cats, though? I didn't say that. Yeah, we don't want to be Rakudai no Kishi. Yeah, we got experience finding cats. It should be easy. Good question. Found cats, so yeah. I mean, as long as it puts bread on the table, I'd be okay with finding cats as quests. What did you even do, Chibi? Yeah, so we should be able to handle them easily now. uh... No, we're the cat catching party. We find a bunch of cats and attack them with them. Our cat army. Some great art, by the way. Yeah. Go, my army of cats! Devour him, scratch him, or just use your cuteness, I guess. That's a threat right there. I don't think it would go quite like that. Yeah, exactly like that. Maybe. Back here again. I haven't had anyone near enough Mao in this episode. Did she really just quit leave? I assume we're gonna get a different quest this time. And there have been a couple good lines this episode that you could take out of context. Oh. Silver Bone Cave. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, you must be just mess with us. It's a long name for a cat. That was funny than it should have been. I mean, you already seem plenty equipped to me. Is there a lost child back there? So did you lose your mommy? Do you need help? Do you want a hug? Perhaps a head pat? Oh, did she lose her cat? Did she lose her cat? That will be upsetting, and we are the cat catching party, so I guess we gotta do it. Who better than us, really? Not like we got something better to do at Silverbone Cave or anything. Well, I guess we'll just do it. We are. Leave it to us. Aw. Yeah, I'd probably help too if she looked at me like that. You really feel like it's just gonna fall out of that outfit, you know? Like, I keep waiting for it to just fall forward. Oh, wow. We really are putting fuel on that ship. And then everybody else jumps on too. Yeah, we're not gonna lose as far as love goes. But yeah, embarrassedly trying to change the subject. Gotta love you, Sarah. Yeah, it'd be funny if the cat somehow managed to get to Silverbone Cave and was like on the moss we're looking for. Dodging those tentacles like a boss. Yeah. Boom. Well, that poor little spider thing. Ooh, loot. Yeah. Oh. Who would bother to put that in a treasure chest? Yeah, don't eat it. We gotta finish our quest. Okay, you're the camp. Without the tent. So. I know, right? When we're supposed to go on like a moss gathering mission or something. I'm also pretty excited. But we are still hungry, so... Okay, I guess they can just do that. It's a nice looking bow. You can't eat it, but it's a nice looking bow. That's kind of how I took it, yeah. I don't think she intended that, but... It's okay, calm down. That's a little bit weird for an elf. Yeah, then why'd you bring the bow? How do you mistake a bow for food? Oh. Oh, 5-5. Don't eat your friends. It hasn't come down to that yet. Oh, those eyes. Somebody grab this girl some food. Does she have that? It'd probably be rare though, so wouldn't want to use it. Yeah, I figured I figured as much. I definitely understand, but I don't know what 5-5 will do. She'll probably just kill you for that card. Oh. Yeah, she's eating her friends already. What, you're closed? Feel free. Nope. No. No, I'm not using my rare card. I'd rather my friends be feasted upon. So, how does Sarah taste, out of curiosity? So, she's off getting food. Ouch! Ow, that poor ear. Like, worse than a hickey. You just, you know, devoured your friend. No big deal. I'm sure he's lost and he'll just run away from home. Yeah, there's lots of excitement here. What cute Gilligan and Frolickin. Your enthusiasm leaves something to be desired, sir. Of course, it's on the top floor of the tower. Well, we'll see you later. Let's just walk by. It's called being an NPC, okay? Life is rough for them. Is it to stand in the same spot all the time, giving the same line to people? Or the same line to the same person over and over again? It's rough. And not everyone can make it as an adventure, and if you fail, you become an NPC. That's how it works. Look at that looking guy. I wouldn't go that far. Listen to Mom. And that's gonna do something. Ooh. Ooh. Ow. Don't break the building, Yusha. The shortcut. Oh, that's convenient. So we did find the staff entrance. It really does. She does that well. She did that episode 1. When she found the sword. But how'd the cat get up here is a real question. Ugh. Not a cat. Not a cat at all. Let's go. You know, I never thought about it before, but now it's been brought up. It's really weird seeing an elf with a hammer. Yeah, it looks like he just had a color swap, palette swap, like a lazy game developer would do. Ooh. It's quite a kiss attack. Yeah, they still have different stats. I do like some of the video game references they have here. Boom! I also like how you actually can see a bit of battle damage after they're done with the fight. It would be nice if we had a bit more like torn off clothes, but can't have everything, I suppose. Oh wow, he got captured. That poor kitty. Guess I should have figured out when I saw the boss up there, but don't cut off his tail. So, do we use a card? No. What do we do? Shoot the... Oh, you have to use your bow. Yeah, use your bow to shoot it. I don't know what you have against the bow, but we use it. It's a very nice looking bow. Yeah, you could miss and hit the cat. Oh. Wow. She doesn't want to use the bow because she has to use her glasses to do it. Just, wow. And the hammer doesn't take aiming, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, they are pretty stupid looking glasses. You could probably get better looking ones. It's pretty funny. That cat is adorable. I can see why you wanted it. Of course, we didn't complete our proper quest, but you know, we made the little girl happy. That's what the job's about at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm very glad she got her cat back. Even though you're not gonna get paid for that one. Yeah, that wasn't the quest, guys. You kind of just failed. Silver bone moss. That's just... I really hope I never get a case of silver bone and moss. That sounds horrible. But I never forgot that that was not the quest I was supposed to go on, so... But is there a time limit to that quest? If not, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but... I still love just the walking that Yulia does there. I don't know what it is, just... She looks back at her friends with a slightly dopey smile on her face, and then just swings all four of her limbs. I don't know, I just like to walk for some reason. I know it's just a weird thing to, you know, praise and stuff, but... I like it. I also really like the outfits. I know I've said that before, but I really like the outfits, like, as an active thing. Like, every few minutes, I'm just like, wow, those outfits are great. Like, that's always pretty much always at the front of my mind. Ocean swimsuits and slaying evil gods. Well, that's a great title. Okay, that was the third episode of Endro. You know, the funny thing about that title is that you start reading it and it's like, oh, ocean swimsuits, oh, we're gonna have a fan service episode, that's great. And then the second half was like, slaying evil monsters, gods, whatever it said. Like, oh, well, maybe it's more than I thought it was, so a very fun title. But anyway, that was, yeah, I already said that, never mind. Okay, this episode. What do we get this episode? Well, quests. That was what this episode was about. Because last episode we had Mao talk about quests and stuff, and this is when we started to actually do them, because quests are pretty much the real meat of being an adventurer. That's how you get paid, that's how you make a name for yourself. You do quests, you gain money, you gain fame, notoriety, you know, all that good stuff. You start off with simple stuff like rescuing cats, for instance, or, you know, slaying 10 slimes outside of town, or delivering something to the nearby baker, you know, stuff like that is kind of your, you know, your beginning quests. But yeah, they weren't the only students that were getting quests, of course. You got to see other people getting some as well. But pretty much all of the cat-finding quests went to these girls. I'm not sure why, but apparently they're just the most qualified, I guess is just what it comes down to. Or at the very least, they became the most qualified because they got so much experience doing it because they kept doing it so much. Which is funny. But yeah, I did see it coming that they would have a cat quest again, so that was a little bit on the predictable side, but still fun nonetheless. They just kept getting the cat quests because it needs to be done, and who better to do it, really. But it was really funny when they got a quest that wasn't rescuing cats, and then she just assumed it was a very weird long name for a cat. That was great. That was really funny. But even though they finally got a quest that was not cat-related, they found a little girl that lost her cat, so they had to do one more cat rescuing mission that was pretty much, you know, off the books. It was just spur-of-the-moment thing. There was no compensation for that aside from a little girl's smile and appreciation, I guess. You know, you can't buy equipment with that, but I guess it's valuable nonetheless. And they went on this, like, a full mission, because, you know, you thought maybe, hey, a cat, maybe I'll just look under like a car or something, maybe I'll be over there. Maybe not a car, because it's kind of a fantasy setting that might not be cars, but you know what I mean, just like behind a trash can or something, you know, you figure that's where it would be. But no, it was a full-blown mission. We had to like leave town, walk outside, attack stuff, get items, you know, because you kill a monster and a treasure chest materializes, because that's just how it works, at least in video games. And there was a lot of little references to video games, and I pretty much made a comment about all of them. Because you have the treasure chest thing, which is obviously a video game mechanic. You have the guy just standing outside the tower doing nothing else, you know, which is quite blatantly an NPC joke. And then you have, I think there was at least one other one. I don't know, I know there's just one more. Well, there was at least one more I want to talk about, but I'm kind of blanking on it. But, you know, the point is they were doing a lot of those, and they were pretty funny. And usually they were introduced in the form of, like, questions, like, why does that work the way it does? That's kind of weird, isn't it? You know, that sort of thing. But yeah, you got Yusha, who just pushed open the thing, got into the staff entrance, made her way to the top, beat up the boss, and rescued the cat. And I actually kind of skipped over it. I actually completely skipped over the camping thing, didn't I? Well, they had to go camping because it took longer than I expected. They all used their title cards to get out food, or materials to cook the food. And Sarah was supposed to get the food, I guess, but she had a bow instead. And you can't eat a bow. You just can't. It's not a good idea. So, Fi, she took issue with this because she's a hungry girl. She's the one that likes to eat food. And if there's no food around, guess what she eats? Sarah. And yeah, Sarah wasn't a big fan of that, so she just kind of had to sit there and let Fi eat her, nibble on her, enjoy the taste of her flesh, while I think it was Yulia went out to go get some food and eventually came back with it and satisfied her. So yeah, but then you look at Sarah's ear and it's like it's ouch. It looks so painful. I mean, it was probably worth it to have, you know, a cute girl like Fi nibble on you, a little pain, a little permanent ear damage. It's probably acceptable trade-off, I would say. But yeah, at that point we found out something important. Like, Sarah doesn't like the bow. Like, I already knew she used a hammer. It just never really registered with me how weird that was, you know? Does that make sense? Because the show's never really been about combat. That's never been the focus, so never really made too much of a thing of it. But once I started talking about it, I was like, yeah, she's an elf. She should use a bow, you know? That's what elves do. Don't act like you can use something besides a bow. That's ridiculous. Have you ever watched, like, Lord of the Rings or anything? Like, I'm pretty sure if elves are bows, that's what they do. You can't just use a hammer. What do you think you are, a dwarf? Just get out of here, Sarah. But, you know, she claims she's not good with the bow and all that, but later on, once I got to the kitty cat in the boss chamber, and we had literally no way to get that cat down but the bow, she had to finally confess, like, okay, I know how to use the bow. It's just, my eyesight's not that great. I need glasses to do something that takes accuracy. If I try to use the bow without the glasses, I will shoot the cat will bleed, we will fail the quest, the little girl will cry, and it'll just be all horrible, so I guess I'll wear the stupid glasses and maybe look like a bookworm. You know, get the cat down, okay? Are you happy, guys? Stop laughing at me! That was basically how the scene went. But, yeah, I got a kick out of that. That was some pretty funny stuff. But that was a really good reveal. I definitely liked that whole thing. That was good. But, yeah, I mean, what's more to say of the episode? They brought the cat back, the girl was happy, they were like, oh my god, I forgot, we have an actual quest to do. Let's go, guys, let's enter that Silver Bone Cave. Which is just such an interesting name, there's so many jokes I could make. But, yeah, they'll go do that quest now. Like I said, hopefully there's not a time limit on that, because I wasted a lot of time on this quest. Like, overnight camping, like that was that lengthy of a quest. So, you know. But, yeah, Mao did not show up at, like, any point in the episode. So, did she just leave? Because I know last episode she said she was done with the Demon Lord thing, and I guess if she was done with that, she would have no real reason to continue being a teacher, but I still want her to stick around. Mao is like my favorite character, so I don't want her to be gone, but she was like in none of the episode. I have hiccups. Sorry, but also the one guild guy with a teardrop under his eye, he kind of reminded me of Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter a little bit. I think he has something similar. But yeah, just those are the main plot points, but there was, you know, tons of little fun moments without the episode, like the show usually has, you know. I just can't remember many of them off the top of my head, but there was good stuff, you know. We had our gorilla story joke with Sarah that everyone fell asleep to, and Fi wanting to eat things and being disappointed that she can't eat quest items and stuff. But yeah, pretty funny stuff like that. But yeah, I also made a comment an episode or two ago about how I'm not really sure about how I'd ship these characters. But this episode, it kind of had the second instance to where they had a little bit of a shippy thing between Sarah and Yulia. Of course, the other two jumped on the bandwagon as well, but that's the second time we've kind of had that fueled a little bit, so I may end up shipping that, but I don't know, we'll see. The show really does just seem to have like an all-four girls dynamic, like, doesn't seem to be much in the way of partners, you know? If you know what I mean by that. Like, I don't know how many of you have watched the show Ruby, you know, but in that show they had an overall team of 4 girls, but they were still separated into 2 partners, like Ruby and Weiss were partners, Yang and Blake were partners, and they overall grouped up into a 4-person team. But we had mostly, like, them sticking to their partners as far as the one-on-one conversations go. So it felt more like a partner thing than an overall team thing. Whereas this anime, it feels more like an overall team thing. Like, you can really feel the friendship between this group. Like, they feel like a group of friends. Like, it's very well done, very natural how they do that. So I can definitely believe these girls are friends that have known each other for a long time, which is funny because I don't think they've actually known each other all that long, you know, because they said something about how we sat next near each other in class, so we became a group, you know what. So I don't know how long they've actually known each other, but yeah, just that's something I've thought about, you know. It just doesn't seem to be all that partner-based, which is fine. I'm just saying that's how it seems. But I think that's all I really say on it. But yeah, the running cat joke is pretty funny, even if you know it's not what they want to do. But yeah, good episode. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.